everyone, welcome back to the Creation Studio. I'm Lolita. I'm so excited to kick off this year with an interactive project that we'll be adding to each month. This is the first of the series of 12 crafts for 12 months, which is focusing on seasonal or holiday crafts specifically, so you can look forward to one of these each month. For this month, we're starting off with a motivational door sign, which is going to be made from this, which I think will be perfect for the studio. It's going to go right up here, so I'll get to see it every single day. I think it's a great project to kick off the new year with, because a lot of us make, New Year's resolution. I have a few of them this year, yes, but they fade away after, a few weeks or, a few months maybe. And instead of focusing on the resolution, I'm actually going to be focusing on the motivation for this, because a resolution never really happens without the proper motivation. Today we will be using the laser engraver, some resin, and the Cricut machine to create our wall sign. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I am starting with this metal blank, which is going to become the base for our sign. I've had this for years now. It was given to me. I used to use it for my booths. It is chalkboard paint, so I can write on it, with the chalk and everything. But I don't use it for the booths anymore. And I thought, well, since it's metal, I could put magnets to the back of it, do different things on it, like engraving, and do, magnets and stickers and whatnot. And I can hang it up on my metal door. So first, let's go ahead and head to the laser and get this engraved. Alright, so we have it all programmed and ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and start up the laser. So this is going to take a while because it is slow. We'll check on it in a little while. I think the total engrave time looks to be almost 3 hours for this. So we'll come back and check on it periodically. Hi, are you helping today? Yeah? And there it is. So time to do some resin work and add some colors to this. There you go. So I did a few test runs on this, as you can see here. It didn't go all the way down to the metal. It's, it is there actually. I do need to wipe it down and everything, but when I went hotter or a couple times over, it started actually burning it. So I had to back up to a lighter of a engraving. That way it didn't, start to discolor the metal like it did on this one. This will be covered up, so I'm not worried about it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the color and the resin. Now, I thought about using regular resin for this, but I think the UV resin is going to be the best, because I can add it in to the areas and then hit it real quick, so there's no way of it moving out, since it is kind of on the shallow side. So, but I think this will work. So first off, we're going to add some color. So I'm just going to use a old paintbrush and start coloring everything in. Now my logo is orange and black. So there's my orange. And this is already black, so that's fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of shimmer black. And then I love blue, so That's going to go across there. And why not some copper? Because copper is amazing. Okay. I'm not worried about getting it all over the place, because I'll just wipe off when I'm done. Alright, so I did add some green into it. Black just wasn't showing up as much as I was hoping. I didn't think it was going to, but I was hoping. So let's go ahead and do the lettering now. Because I love color, I'm going to go ahead and mix green blue now. Alright, now I'm going to take a hard brush and just brush away all the excess now. Let's see, that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do some series of hard set. Just make sure it's really cured into there. And in the meantime, we're going to head to the Cricut machine. For this project, I am going to be using these. I picked them up a little while ago. I haven't used them yet, but these are markers that fit into the machine here. So these ones here have two different sizes. It's a 0.4 and then a 1.0 tip. So that's millimeters. So that's the 0.1 and that's the 0.4. But when you go to use them, open it up and make sure it's in all the way. And you just close it down. Now as it goes through, you know, once you program it, it will draw out everything that you want, and then you can change out the markers, you know, depending on what you're making and how you program the design on Cricut. And then once it's done drawing, it immediately cuts it out. So you have to have your razor ready to go. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get on the project. I am going to make two different things with this. One is going to be a magnet, and the other one is just going to be a vinyl sticker. If you're interested in picking up the markers, I'll have the link for this in the description below. We have this ready to go. So this is a magnet sheet, and on top of it is cardstock that's been adhered to it. I have the deep cut blade because of the magnet sheet, and I'm going to load up the first color, which is the dark blue pen, and I'll be using the 1 millimeter, like that. So there's a pen and our cutter. Is the light blue one. Make sure it's in all the way. There we go. Alright, so now that's done. The nice thing is because it is an outline, I can go through and, you know, color it in the way I wanted it. This was skipped because I don't think I got the pin in all the way, so I have to make sure of that each time. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and decorate this up, and we'll be done with this part of it. I made the sticker. I like this font a lot because of, well, the flowers, and it goes with my business pretty good. But this font is free on the Cricut workspace, and there is the magnet that I made. I know it's really simple and everything, but first time using them, first time designing it, I'll play with it some more. So let's go ahead and get these on our project, shall we? Alright, so the board is ready to go. I did wash it with rubbing alcohol. I got off any of the stuff from when it was laser engraved, because it does leave a residue. You seen it earlier when I brushed it and like kind of silver or whatever smeared across. Plus any of the excess powder from, you know, doing the lettering and stuff like that. So this is ready to go, nice and clean, ready for the stickers and everything. Like I said, here's the magnet. Just slap it on, right? Alright, there you go. So let's go ahead and get some magnets on the back of this and put it up on our wall. Alright, so I have some magnets here, and while I put these on, I'm just going to glue them into the corners. I want to talk about a challenge that I'm going to start this year. So, on the months that have 5 Wednesdays, on the 5th Wednesday is the material challenge. And in that challenge, I want you guys to comment below what you want me to use as far as the material. It could be anything, metal shavings, it could be wood, fabric, whatever you're interested in seeing used in a project. And if you want to say a project, you know, add, you know, rocks to resin or something like that, that's fine. Put it in the comments below. I will also have this on my Facebook page. So subscribe to the channel here and head over to my Facebook and follow me over there, and I will pick a random comment from either Facebook or from YouTube, and I will do the challenge on that comment. And whoever's comment I pick is going to receive that item. But you have to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, and you have to be following me on Facebook, because I will reach out on Facebook to let you know that you were selected. So at the end of this month, which is going to be 5 Wednesdays, so the 5th Wednesday, I will do the video. I will show the comment that won, make the item, and message the person on Facebook. Then I will send that item to the person free of charge. You have to be in the United States to get the item. Please check out the description for the full details on this and the link to my Facebook page. In the challenge video, I'll ask you guys to make, you know, some suggestions and everything for the next challenge. And that way we can continue to do this for the entire year, which will be fun. So there's going to be 5 challenges throughout this year, and I'm hoping to mix them up a bit. So get creative and let's see what we can make together. So let's go ahead and get back to this project. Alright, and here we have it. first sticker for our first month. And I also have this little guy. So if you watched the previous video, this was made on the 3D printer and painted by me. And it was for Lovecraft's birthday month. So we'll go ahead and add him there because I really like them. And then I have a couple of these, which are just little magnets to stick things that are not, you know, magnetic. But yeah, there you go. I really like this because of the different things that I did on it. I mean, with the laser engraving, the painting with the resin, yes, I could have done this on the Cricut or printed it out or something and stuck it on it, but I like the creative look with it of how the resin turned out. I think that gives it a really different look. And then I have the Cricut down here, you know, the drawing and everything, 3D printing. So I think this is going to make a good motivation board for me, and a memory board as well, because I can see, like, this little guy, little projects that I've done that I actually really enjoyed doing. So I'll be adding to this throughout the year, and you'll be seeing it as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how you would do your motivation board. What would you add to it? So yeah, and don't forget the challenge, which is a random material of some variety that you want to see in a project, and we'll do that at the end of this month. And the comment that I pick will win the item that is made. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I have a lot of projects for this month and for the whole year. I am excited to see where this ends up at the end of the year and all the different stuff that's going to be added to it. And I hope this has motivated you to make something creative for your inspiration board. I do have another idea for a motivation board or motivation jar, and you'll see that later on this month, along with a new recipe for the blog post. All the links for everything will be down in the description. And thank you for joining me today. Be sure to comment for the material challenge, and I will see you in the next one. Stay creative.